If you drive down the extraterrestrial highway in Nevada today, you'll find tourists taking photos with signs like this, fully leaning into the joke that Area 51 is a holding pen for crashed saucers. But walk a few miles past those tourist traps, and the punchline disappears. The perimeter is lined with metal signs that are dead serious. The installation commanders are authorized to use deadly force against anyone who crosses the line. The government refused to even acknowledge this place existed until 2013, when the CIA quietly declassified a batch of documents. Those files shifted the focus from alien cover-ups to a massive geopolitical strategy. The military needed a 38,000-acre buffer of empty desert to develop next-generation aerospace weapons. They were building hardware that had to be hidden from Soviet spy satellites and foreign intelligence agents at any cost. The U.S. government realized that UFO folklore provided a self-sustaining smokescreen. This permitted the military to protect the Cold War's most critical engineering secrets, while the public focused on a hunt for Martians. To understand how that smokescreen started, look at this satellite view of Groom Lake. In 1955, the CIA set up a remote airstrip here, calling it Paradise Ranch, to attract workers. Their mission was to test a highly classified reconnaissance aircraft called the U-2. The U-2 was engineered to reach an extreme altitude of 60,000 feet, allowing it to slip right over Soviet radar networks. This diagram shows exactly why that ceiling was so startling. In the 1950s, standard commercial airliners hit their absolute maximum cruise at around 20,000 feet. The U-2 was operating 3 times higher than almost anything else in the sky. Because it flew so high, the U-2 caught the sunlight long after the sun had set at lower altitudes. To a commercial pilot flying at 20,000 feet, the sleek, silver body of a U-2 reflecting the evening sun looked like a glowing, hovering orb. Commercial pilots began reporting these high-altitude sightings across the country. The influx of reports triggered a national panic, prompting the U.S. Air Force to establish Project Blue Book to track the phenomena. Behind closed doors, Project Blue Book investigators cross-referenced public UFO reports with top-secret U-2 flight logs. They found direct matches for over half of the UFO sightings recorded in the 1950s and 60s. The military knew exactly what the public was seeing, but they couldn't correct the record without exposing their most valuable espionage asset to the Soviet Union. Military silence allowed the alien myth to flourish. It acted as a deliberate operational strategy to distract both the public and foreign adversaries from America's actual aerospace capabilities. By the late 1980s, that mythology evolved. A man named Bob Lazar went on television and claimed he had worked inside Area 51, explicitly stating that the government was actively reverse engineering crashed extraterrestrial spacecraft. Declassified records revealed that Area 51 functioned as a hub for reverse engineering foreign technology, specifically hardware acquired from the Soviet bloc. Through a classified initiative called Project Have Drill, the United States acquired and tested captured enemy aircraft, like this Soviet-designed MiG-17 Fresco fighter jet. Air Force and Navy pilots staged secret dogfights against these MiGs over the Nevada desert. Testing the physical limits of Soviet hardware exposed severe mechanical weaknesses, data that directly led to the creation of the Navy's Top Gun program. The military also attempted to build their own saucer. This is the Avro VZ-9 Avrocar from Project 1794. This terrestrial machine relied on standard jet engine fan blades, a $3 million vertical takeoff experiment that was ultimately scrapped because it was aerodynamically unstable. Other strange sights, like glowing skies over the desert, were the byproduct of highly destructive experiments at the nearby Nevada test site, where the military was detonating atmospheric nuclear weapons. Every alien anomaly reported over the Nevada desert had a terrestrial origin, rooted in the military's arms race against the Soviet war machine. Area 51 is not a historical relic. Today, it remains a highly active, expanding testing facility that flies its workforce in daily from Las Vegas on a classified fleet known as Janet Airlines. Massive new hangars on the site are used to develop the next generation of warfare. including drone swarms, advanced stealth technology, and hypersonic flight programs. The base's extreme remoteness continues to hide these physical prototypes from modern commercial and espionage satellites. By allowing alien conspiracies to distract the world for decades, Area 51 executed one of the most effective counterintelligence campaigns in history. The public's obsession with little green men allowed the U.S. to silently engineer the weapons of modern history, keeping the true nature of the base